Hi everybody, it is a beautiful evening here on our rancho in Jalisco, Mexico. We are live in Jalisco, Mexico. And you guys let me know if it's horizontal because last live everybody kept asking for that, and since we had already started the live, it wouldn't let us flip it.
I don't know why
or
we couldn't figure
something.
that out. Hi everyone.
So hopefully now it is working, and I'm gonna wait for a couple people to get on. I had some people ask a lot of questions, and a couple people were like, you know what, I'm gonna ask it on the live. Let me just adjust a couple things.
I feel like it's super hot.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, you guys, even though we've had a lot of rain, there's a heat wave right now.
The last 2 days have been extremely hot.
Hi everybody. Montclair, California. Howdy. Hey guys from El Paso, Texas. Love you guys. Stay blessed. Thank you so much. We're gonna wait a minute for everybody to get on, and I'm gonna try to look back on some of the questions you guys had wanted to ask me. My husband, I was gonna get my mother-in-law to come on live today, but she didn't feel so comfortable with it, so that's okay.
I don't know why she's so shy about it.
I don't know. I think just because she hasn't done it yet, so she's kind of like a little iffy about it. Sorry guys, I'm just reading some of your questions while I'm waiting for people to get on. Hello from San Antonio. I will tell you guys, somebody said on today's vlog that I posted, even though I vlogged it a couple of days ago, and they were like, Erin, even though we like seeing you, I wish other people would talk in the vlog. And I don't force anybody in my family to be a part of the vlog. So sometimes everybody is like in a really good mood and wants to be part of it. And on some days, everybody just doesn't really want to be interacting in front of the camera. And that's okay with me. I would never force it. I don't want it to feel fake. I love doing it, and so does Annabelle. Annabelle most of the time is just right next to me anyways. But there's a reason for that. Like, for example, I wanted to name that vlog Lalo's side of the story, because you guys know we went through self-deportation, and you guys have heard my side of it a lot on the vlogs. You guys haven't heard Lalo's, and Lalo wasn't feeling very well, and he just really wasn't into it. So I didn't force you. I was like, okay, well, I'll just figure out something else to do today.
Hold on, just before that. Hi Josie. She's the one that came and visited us.
Oh, hi Josie. Oh my word, I just messaged your daughter because we're heading out to Guadalajara soon. Her daughter works at a taco stand, and I was like, what a dream job. How cool is that? I really think I need to get a job at a taco stand, you guys.
What?
I think I would love it. No, just like learn how like the secrets of it all, like how they season their meat, their salsas and everything. I'd really love to do that. Oh, do the kids celebrate for Halloween? Are you guys, I have a great Halloween story about me living here on the rancho. Now, I told it probably last Halloween. So if you guys want to know it, if you haven't heard it yet, you let me know in the comments. That was so one of the most embarrassing, my cheeks are turning red right now. Like one of the most embarrassing moments of me living in Mexico.
I don't understand how that happens.
That's what happens. I try to do things for our kids and make them feel included.
I understand,
That's how.
but I would think you would ask, hey, what's going on first, instead of just assuming.
Iron and Lalo, saludas, blessings. Do they have ghost legends at the rancho? They have a lot, and we were actually just... Dude, last night at the plaza. You guys, sometimes you hear the most chisme at the plaza, especially on a Saturday, and everybody's out, and I was like, man, I really should be vlogging this. I mean, the plaza was packed. All the cowboys were out on their horses, and I'm not gonna say her name, but one of our friends who we love so much, every time we go to the plaza, we sit down with them and talk. And she said, she goes, sometimes I have to put scary noises under the bed to tell
Not just any scary noise. It's like what ends up happening is she has a daughter that's like 3 or 4. Well, she's like super hyper at night. She can't get her
yeah,
to go
she
to
won't
bed.
like lay down.
So she'll put on La Llorona noises at night to make her lay down. She'll be like, she's looking for her kids, and if you're up, she's gonna take you and all this stuff. And I'm like, my gosh.
And like I'm scared, okay? And I'm like, oh my, and she goes, if we don't, she goes, once I turn them on, she falls asleep like that. She goes, if we don't, she gets out of bed and starts running around. And so then her sister lives with them, and her sister said, she goes, yeah, the problem is that I'm scared to get up now. Like her sister's like terrified because they sleep in the bedrooms next to each other, and her sister is terrified to get up and walk into that room. Me and my husband were laughing so hard. I just could not.
Why
Are
didn't
you
we think of
guys?
that? Why didn't we?
I would never. I don't judge other parents, okay? Because I know them so well and I know how much they love their kids. But I was laughing because her sister was like, the problem is, like, we're all scared in the house. Like, nobody can get up and do anything.
She goes, I can't get up to go to the bathroom or I have to turn off all the lights.
But that brings me back to my point about scary stories. And her sister was sitting there. I was like, listen, I was like, I know you guys don't think it's a big deal. I was like, but that brings evil things into your house. And I was like, if I was you, I really wouldn't do that. And they're like, no, we agree. I have had one scary moment here on the ranch when my husband left for the United States and my mother-in-law was in the United States as well. So I was here alone with the kids, and I would sleep in the bed with Annabelle and Penelope because I just didn't want to be alone. And it was like, I had already been sleeping in the house like 3 months alone with just me and the kids. And you guys know my faith. I love and believe in the Lord, and I pray over our home. And one night I just woke up out of nowhere, like in the middle of the night, and there was a black shadow that was shaped like a person, but not really, on the outside of our bedroom, like in the house. I knew it wasn't a person, but I was terrified, and I started praying right away, and I never, ever seen it again. And then I always brought Chica in after that and let her sleep in the house at night. But
you know what's weird that you say that right now? I feel like Chica knows. I feel like
she comes in every night and sleeps with, like, she kind of roams to each bedroom.
Yeah, she'll check on everybody, and then, kind of like settle down wherever she feels needed.
Right.
It's weird.
Yeah, and you guys, because I believe in the Lord and I read the Bible, I know that there's weird things. I know that there's a spiritual battle. So I think when people think they see ghosts or things like that, I think that they are like evil demons or evil spirits or things like that. They even talk about witchcraft in the Bible. You're only protected from that through Christ. And I always tell my kids that. I'm like, don't think there's not like this spiritual realm and things aren't happening. You're protected though. So when people tell me those stories, I understand it from a different way, I think, is what I'm trying to say.
I don't know if I ever told you this, but I have a story, and it wasn't scary to me, but it was weird. So when my dad passed away, we got him cremated and stuff in the States, and then my mom decided, how long do you think it was before we brought him back here?
Maybe a month.
So about a month passed, and then my mom decided that she wanted to bring him back to the ranch. Okay, well, I ended up coming back with her, and while I was here, I seen my dad, not like in a dream. I was awake, and I could see him like perfectly, like before he got sick, and every time I would see him, it was like kind of like off to like your peripheral vision, and it was always like he was smiling or just dressed in different clothing every time.
I've had that because our dads passed away around just a couple months apart. I've had dreams though where my dad, when I've seen him in my dreams, he's very healthy and happy. Like, he looks like a younger version of himself. I don't know if God gives you those dreams as a gift. I know my dad's in heaven, and I know he loved the Lord so much, but I really don't play around with when people tell me like ghost stories and stuff. I'm like already saying a prayer in my head. I'm like, nope, that won't touch me. That won't pass.
But see, mine wasn't like a dream. I meant for a while. I was like, man, am I going crazy or, you know what I mean? Is this normal?
I don't know, but gotta put the shield.
What are you doing?
The shield.
What is it? What?
The invisible
You
shield
look
that
like you were doing
protects
the
you.
robot.
The invisible shield that protects you.
Please don't do that again in public.
The invisible shield?
My gosh.
That's what I do in my head when people are like telling us scary stories. I'm like, nope, not happening. Okay, guys, but man, you had a funny story that we were gonna tell too. What was it?
What?
I'm trying to think.
Well, there's so many of them.
There's so many. Okay, guys, so since it's almost Halloween, I'm gonna tell you the story of me living in the ranch. So as you guys know, I don't know if dubbing's on, so everybody in the ranch is going to hear this story because I never talk about it. But when I came here, now this is not all of Mexico. This is specific to our ranch, okay? The first 2 years I was here, every Halloween, all the littler kids would get dressed up in all white like an angel, and they would all meet at the plaza. And then they would go to all the little tiendas around the whole entire ranch.
But it wasn't just tiendas, it was like houses, and then they got to the tienda and wherever else.
Yeah. Now, I think Sonia's here with the book.
Oh.
Our next door neighbor wrapped a book for us. She's so good at it. So you guys got to imagine, you know what the plaza looks like if you watch my vlogs. So for 2 years, I watched this happen, but we never really, 2 or 3, but I never, asked about it. My husband didn't really even know anyways. So the year my husband left to go get his welding degree in the United States, that was the first year I was here alone, and it was getting closer to Halloween, and I was like, you know what, let's just go do it. And I don't even know if I asked anybody. I was like, I just know you wear all white. So I got all of my kids ready. Abigail, Cristiano, Annabelle, and Penelope. I got all of them dressed in white. We went to the plaza, we sat down and waited for everyone to get there, and everybody got there on Halloween like they do every year. Now, the icing on the cake was I gave all of my children plastic bags to collect the candy. Because what I was thinking was when they went to each store, they got candy because I remembered them going home with candy the years before. So, but we go in the way back, okay? I was like, we're getting in the very back of the line.
But wait, this is you assuming that it's like trick or treating in the States, like you
Yeah,
get candy.
yeah,
and all
because
that
they're dressed as angels, and our rancho is very faith based, and they told me the father of the church doesn't let them celebrate Halloween, so I figured this is what they do. They dress up as angels. So we get to the first store, and they start singing a song that all the little kids know. And there's candles lit, and none of us know it. And I'm like, I didn't know they sang songs at the stores they went to. I thought they just went up to the tienda and said, like, you know, trick or treat and got their candy. They were singing a full-blown song, and then they did a prayer, like a rosary prayer. And I'm like, we're too deep in it now. We're way out in the mountain. We're far out. We can't turn around now. It's too awkward.
Wait. But was this for Christmas or was this like around Halloween time?
Halloween. I'm going to vlog it for you guys so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we're in the way back, and I'm like, they're not giving out candy? They're like, no. And I was like, I don't know what to do. So we go to all the tiendas in the whole ranch, guys. We walk so far. No candy. And my kids are holding a plastic bag. I can't leave at this point. It would be embarrassing. Why did I even come? Why was I there? You know? So we finally, it's an hour in, because like I said, they had to sing a song and do a prayer at each store. And I get to the main road, because I had 0 cell phone service, because we're out in the mountains. And I get to the main road, and I was like, Abby, I'm going to call your dad real quick. And I'm talking to my husband, and while I'm on the phone with him, Abby goes, Mom, we have to leave right now. And I was like, why? And she's like, this is for is it like First Communion? Is that what they're practicing for?
I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't here.
The kids every single day all get together to practice for, I think it's for First Communion. You know where you go in your white dress and all of that for the Catholic Church? It was all the kids for First Communion who have been practicing all year. That's why they knew the prayers. That's why they knew the songs. And it's a group. They go every single day for a whole year. I said, oh my gosh. These parents probably think, why? Why is she here? What is she doing? And so when you get the candy, and Abby's like, we gotta go right now. And I was like, this is so embarrassing. So me and my kids wait till they start singing again and they're walking away. And I said, let's go. And we book it. We cross the street. I go through like hidden alleyways and everything. I was like, let's just sit at the plaza. So the kids go home and change, sit at the plaza. And I was like, that's horrific. And then we get to the plaza. Well, after they do their whole prayer church thing, they sit down in a group. And then the grown-ups give them candy. So my kids are walking around with a plastic bag, white
Nobody
clothes.
else has a
Nobody else
bag,
has a plastic
okay?
bag. I'm thinking they're gonna get candy. It was so embarrassing. And when they do it this year, I'm gonna vlog when they're at the plaza for you guys, because my kids can't really be a part of it because they don't do doctrina, but that's a really big thing. Doctrina, that's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What would that translate to in English?
I don't know. That's what you do for your first
Doctrine
communion.
or something, but it's called doctrina here. So all the doctrina kids. It was so, to this day, I wish Abby was up right now because
See, this is what I don't understand. Why didn't you ask? Like, why couldn't you put
I
two
didn't
and two
speak,
together?
for some reason, I didn't speak Spanish well enough at the time, and I wasn't listening. And like Abby must have catched on to someone's conversation, because I remember all of a sudden Abby was like, we have to go. This is for the doctrina kids. And I was like, you're joking. We've already made it through an hour of walking up and down the mountain. And we had no business being there. I am sure the moms, I'm sure I was chisme to this day. To this
My
day, they
gosh.
probably all get together at the plaza and are like, remember the one time the gringa came? But that just shows you the cultural difference. Like me having a bag to fill candy with, they're probably like, what?
But see, like this is what I would have. As soon as I seen no other kid had bags, I would have put the bags away and threw them out. You know what I'm
Hun,
saying?
I wanted to wait it out because I figured when you get to the tiendas, that's when they give it to
So
you. So I
you're
wanted to
just
wait it
being
out.
stingy, and you wanted the stinking candy.
I wanted our kids to experience it because I felt like there was something the
gosh.
ranch did that they were missing out on. Now the ranch does do it because all the kids in the ranch do doctrina, but my kids don't. And it wasn't even Cristiano or Abby's age group. It was like the younger kids. It was so embarrassing, you guys. At one time too, this is what I get. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but our church, this was when Lalo was gone too. You guys have seen our church. You have to there's a gate in front, and you have to, you have to take stairs to go up, and then it's the entrance of the church. And somebody asked me to do photos for something. I don't know what it was. Now, all the moms, for the same reason, doctrina, were sitting on the edge of the church, okay? But the gate was open. So I walk in, I go up the stairs, I take the photos, I'm coming out, I'm looking ahead, like I'm at the top of the stairs because I was in the plaza. Somebody shut the gate. I fall down the whole entire staircase. Not just like one or two, the whole thing, and the gate stops me. I'm wedged between the gate because like here's the stairs going like this, and here's the gate. And all the moms got up to help me, and I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I have to walk it off. I know for a fact that was the cheese me at the ranch. For the
How does this
next
stuff
week as well.
happen to you? I don't understand.
Those were the top two most embarrassing moments of my life in Mexico. The third top one was when we were at the Tianguis in Ocotlan, and I had no idea. Abby had to go to the bathroom so bad, and so did I, okay? When you're in the Tanguis in Ocotlan, like the swap meet, there is no, we were too far from the public restroom. So my mother-in-law was like, I'm just gonna ask this lady if you can go to the bathroom in her house, okay? And for some reason, she said yes. And
So wait, there was just some random lady's
no,
house?
you were here this time.
I wasn't.
Yeah, I promise you were. You probably just don't remember because this was when I first got to Mexico. I didn't know any, I would know better now. I would know better now. So we walk into this lady's, it's like an outhouse. It's kind of not in her house, but it's like a toilet situation, a sink. And we have to go to the bathroom so bad. Okay, guys? And Abby's right there, and this lady hands us this bucket of water. And then there's like a pipe, and she's explaining to me in Spanish, and she leaves, and I'm like, Abigail, what am I supposed to do with this bucket of water? Because it was a normal toilet. And she's like, I don't know, Mom. And I'm like, I don't know either. So I figured the bucket of water was to like wash my hands. And we go to the bathroom, and I'm just gonna say our stomach hurt, okay? So that's the type of went to the bathroom. And the toilet wouldn't flush. And I was like, Abigail, the toilet wouldn't flush. And she's like, Mom. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what to do either. And we're full-blown panicking. And I was like, we gotta run out of here. And the lady's like waiting for us I feel so bad to this day because now I know that bucket of water is to pour into the toilet so it will flush. I had no idea. If she ever seen me again, she'd probably remember. And I was like, it's just some of those things when you move to a different country, or maybe it's just me, I never knew that you needed a bucket of water to flush the toilet.
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't do that, so it's
Did
like,
you know?
Yeah.
Would you have known from a young age
Yes.
before you moved to Mexico?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we've had some moments here, you guys. That lady probably, if she sees me on YouTube, she's gonna rat me out. I already know.
Somebody said you blew up her toilet and didn't flush it, question mark?
I didn't know how to flush it. I didn't know. I'm literally sitting here thinking, I thought she gave us a bucket to wash our hands. And like me and Abby didn't know any Spanish at the time, nothing. And
I know, but usually they do like hand signals because they
no,
figure
she
out.
did. Like now that I think about it, the bucket was full, and then she took me to like the faucet where it like turns on. But I was just thinking, I literally have no idea. Why would I need the faucet? There's already a huge bucket of water here. Who knew? Okay, I know now. I must not have ever told you about that.
Listen, this is why you can't use my poop room, okay?
I'm not using your poop room. Okay, it says, Aaron, even in the USA, most people know you can flush a toilet with bucket. I had no idea, you guys. Never. My mom and dad never taught me that, and I've never been in a situation where someone would have said, this is what you do to flush the toilet. No. Outhouses in Mexico are the best. Toilets work on the siphon principle. Yes, but I didn't know that. I've never in my life had to think about how does a toilet work. Never.
So you've never had to like throw a bucket of water?
Never in my whole entire life.
What?
And I've never seen someone do it. I've never heard someone talk about doing that. I thought I had to wash my hands with that bucket water, and I was like, I am not using that bucket water to wash my hands. Hand sanitizer. Oh my gosh, you guys. So
oh my gosh.
This October, we won't go trick-or-treating, but I will vlog it for you guys. I think they'll let me come along and vlog it because it is really beautiful. All the little kids dress up as angels, and they go around, and it's so special. Being faith-based in our ranch is something that is really special. Everybody's very close to each other. It's something everybody has in common, and I just really love it. But yeah, I don't use random people's bathrooms anymore in Ocotlan. I've learned different situations to take care of that.
I can't even imagine how bad that poop was that you still remember to this day.
I didn't say that that's what I did. I
well,
didn't say that that's what I did.
That's what it
I
seems
said,
like to me.
that is not what I said I did. That's not what I said I did. Okay, I don't even need your poop room, as a matter of fact. Oh my gosh. Now you're gonna have to take a bucket of water with you. You guys, I know now, okay? I just didn't know then. Oh, so.
Wait, somebody asked if we're gonna make an altar, like for the poop room or what?
No, I don't. No, we're not gonna make an altar. That is something I would not do. Aaron, that's just common sense if the toilet doesn't flush. You guys, I'm telling you, I understand. I'm not denying that it's not common sense. Like, I'm not denying it, but I had no idea. Never in my, like, I hadn't even seen a cartoon character do it, or like in a show, or in my house. Like, absolutely never in my life. And even Abby was with me, and I'm like, Abby, and she's like, I don't know, Mom. I'm like, I don't know either.
Somebody asked if we celebrate Dia de los Muertos. Yes, we do.
Oh, you guys, I cannot even wait to vlog that for you. That's also different in our rancho. We don't dress up. We don't put like a skeleton face on or anything. Everybody in the ranch goes down to the cemetery. They gather with their family for the whole entire day. And they talk about the life of their loved ones. And it's extremely special. It's very, very special. And I can't wait to vlog it for all you guys. And it's a sad day too, but it's not as sad because your whole entire family's with you. And it's not a scary thing to like go into the cemetery. Mm-hmm. You go the day before, and my kids will go with my mother-in-law and me, and we clean everything, and we bring a bunch of chairs. And this year we were thinking about getting a portable grill, maybe.
In case you guys don't know,
can find one.
The cemeteries here in Mexico look like little houses. Matter of fact, like my girls thought it was like a little village.
Yeah.
So yeah, we go clean up, and then we decorate for them, and you know, what I mean, just spend the day with them.
Yeah, that is another thing we do on most years. The whole family comes together, even the family in the United States. They pitch in to buy flowers for the cemetery and for your family, like real flowers. And then everybody stays up until like 1 a.m. the night before to wait for this huge flower delivery. It comes on a huge trailer, and then everybody stays up really late and grabs all these beautiful flowers, and they put them out. And then the next day they come, and you know, people here, they hire mariachis, bands. The priest does a mass. It's so beautiful. My kids enjoy it too. But some years we haven't been very prepared. Some people have a ton of family with them. And even though most people in our ranch are family, they're at different parts of the cemetery. So I think this year I told my husband I want to get a portable grill. I don't know how. I don't know where we'd even look. Maybe somewhere, and bring our own food this time and be able to sit out. And then you always bring a cooler full of frescas, because anybody who stops to say hi, they sit down and you give them something to drink.
It's really family oriented, so.
It's beautiful, you guys. Last year when y'all did that was the first time I'd ever heard of it, so thank you for sharing the culture. Oh, you're so welcome. That's what I want to be able to show people. Sometimes, like for the school, they do wear pretty dresses, and sometimes they'll do the makeup and everything.
Aaron won a Catrina contest one time, and she didn't even know it.
I won it on accident. You guys, I busted, okay? Number one, when Day of the Dead comes around in Mexico, now this is the last year they did it because I don't know why, okay? Maybe it caused...
No, they did it last year, just...
I don't
think a lot of people joined that.
Hun, if they did it last year, I would have been a part of it. I can tell you that much right now. But the year they did do it, I think you have a video.
I do have a video of that.
They do a parade for Day of the Dead, but it's not on Day of the Dead. It's like a couple days before, because they don't have school on Day of the Dead. And they do a parade, and it's from grade 1 to 6. So they have 6 moms, and each mom represents that class. So whatever mom they picked, and they picked me, I think, for Annabelle's class. Now, I had no idea. I thought I was a chaperone for the parade. I did. That's what they said. I thought I was a chaperone for the parade.
Why would that be what they wanted you to do?
I don't know. I figured I was a chaperone for the parade. And I just knew that they said, you have to dress up like a Katrina. And I said, okay, that'll be fine. That'll be so much fun. Because I dressed up, and then I go and I take photos of all the kids, and I kind of just like supervise a little bit. And so we go to the parade, and I dressed, everybody else wore black. I dressed in a white floral dress. It was really long, and then I had my hair and everything. I'm gonna have to show you guys a photo, and then these beautiful white roses. And we get to the school, and they do some things, and then they go, okay, we need all the moms, all 6 of you, to come forward. Now, you guys have seen how the school events are.
It was 1 mom per class. So like each class is 1 grade. So it was 1st to 6th grade.
And let me tell you why Lalo has video. Because the whole entire ranch was invited to this event. And I didn't know.
No, my cousin sent it to me.
Yeah. And her kids don't go to school. She just came to enjoy the event. So there's this huge, gigantic cement area, and everybody's surrounding it. And they're like, all the moms need to line up. And I was like, that's kind of weird, but okay. So we all go and line up, and I'm kind of in the middle. And then somebody told me, because I didn't know much Spanish at the time, somebody told me you need to do a walk. And I was like, a walk? And I was so confused what she was saying. She's like, yeah, you need to do a walk. Well, I was the 3rd mom to walk. So when I seen the first 2 moms go, I was like, absolutely.
It was like a catwalk.
It was a you had to do a catwalk, you had to do a little move, then you had to pose, and then you had to go back. Now, I'm a professional photographer, so best believe I know how to pose, you guys. I was gonna have the best pose around, but I didn't know I had to walk. And I didn't know it was a full-blown competition, or I really would have. I would have just went all out. So I get there, and I do the walk the best I can. I do my pose, and then the last one goes, and then they announced the winner, and it was me. And then they made me walk out there again. It was really cool, but I would have much rather get somebody else ready for that moment, like one of my kids.
You had like the whole ranch chanting your name?
Yeah. No, I don't think they could. I don't think they knew my name. I think they're like, Mama, Mama. Because they call me Mama, and they're like, Mama. But I won, you guys. It's my dream for them to do, you know how they do Reinas of the Ranch? I want them to do the mom Reinas of the Ranch. I tried to tell the coordinator of that a couple months ago. I was like, listen, because they do the Reinas to build money for the community. And I was like, you don't even know the amount of money you would get in if you did Mama Reinas of the Ranch. Because everybody would want that chisme, wouldn't they? Mm-hmm. Nobody would miss that event. And I would sign up. Am I Mexicana? No. Okay.
I know, but then you have to do a speech.
Can I speak fluent Spanish? No. It doesn't matter, Lalo. I would start memorizing it right now. If it was in April, I would start memorizing that speech right now. I don't know what I would say though, because I didn't grow up here.
I didn't give you like a theme to talk about.
I would give it my all, you guys. I would bring it home for my YouTube family. I can tell you guys that right now. I would bring it home for my YouTube family. You'd be so proud of me.
I think I have a photo of that.
My husband would be so proud of me. My kids would. Annabelle would be the one helping get me ready. I doubt they'll ever do it. But it would be fun, wouldn't it? Because like when you're a kid, you like doing those things, but you're still like, there's other things that are more important. But as an adult, you're like, oh, I know what I could do to win this. I already know what I could do. Sylvia Rodriguez, thank you so much. So you guys, I don't know. Maybe they're going to have Mama Reinas of the Ranch. I think they should. I think that would be one of the best things they can do. Aaron, can you do some of your vlogs in Spanish? I don't do my vlogs in Spanish because I'm not good at Spanish. Not like my kids or my husband are. And I already get a lot of criticism. So I think if I were to do a vlog in Spanish. Like recently in my last vlog, I bought sausage and it's called Polska Kabaska, okay, or Polska Kabaska. And somebody was like, why wouldn't you just call it Polish sausage? You're destroying the language for the Polish people. And the reason I don't speak Slovak is because my grandpa is full Slovak and his family was immigrants from Slovak. And they spoke fluent Slovak. And my grandpa did when he was younger, but when he started going to the Catholic school, my grandpa's almost 90 now, so when he was real little and went to Catholic school, the nuns told him and all the parents, because the Slovaks were all in a community, they told them, you are not allowed to speak Slovak to your kids, and they're not allowed to speak it in school, so he lost the language. But I wasn't going to explain all that to that guy. You know what I mean? It's not my fault. I don't speak fluent Slovak. You don't think I'd want to say it right? But I did make some delicious cabbage and sausage. It was absolutely wonderful. Aaron, tell us more about your town you live in. Love hearing about it. What is the crime rate like? In the USA, everyone always says it's not safe in Mexico. What I show you guys is how everybody lives here. It's the same in the United States. Don't get involved in bad things. And we don't get involved in bad things. So there's crime all over the world. Our community is a little bit different though, because we're not involved in bad things, number one, but also all of us are family and friends and we all know each other and we're all kind of involved in each other's lives. There's not this, I don't know what the word would be, but it's like you're disconnected from people. Like you might see them in work, but then you go home and you do whatever else. Everybody is very connected to each other here. We don't know just them. We know their cousins. We know what they like to do. We know their kids. We know their routines. We know all of these things. And there's a lot of love and respect for each other here. So I think that's a sense of safety as well. That was a great question.
I'm still trying to find this picture.
Oh my gosh, he's trying to find the Raina picture of me. And you guys, we are gonna go, I'm hoping.
Oh, it's right here. Oh my God.
He lost it. We are gonna be going next week to pick out Annabelle's dress for her birthday photo shoot. She has been asking me about it all week. Not only that, Annabelle really sets up, she loves how I vlog. Like that is something I can see her doing when she gets older. And she sets up like her vlogging scenario, even though she doesn't have a phone or anything. So I told her when we go to pick out her dress that she can help vlog it and she can be like the main person in it. So she cannot even wait. Someone said, do you have any Christian churches nearby? We have some that are about an hour and a half away, but an hour and a half is a lot for us because at least 30 minutes of that is really rough terrain, and for some reason our car always ends up breaking down.
Not even that. I mean, it's a 3-hour trip, and it's hard to keep our kids calm for 3 hours.
That doesn't bug me as much, but okay, let me read this to you guys. Sylvia Rodriguez. Hopefully she can see my comment. Yes, I see it. The first one I wrote about Dr. Rafael Ortega, orthopedic surgeon. He works in Guadalajara. He has done the surgery for soccer players and other famous people. Oh, thank you so much. Hold on. Rafael Ortega. Thank you so much for letting me know that. Okay, that's the other thing I'll talk to you guys about. Every night around this time, our dogs start barking. If you guys can hear them, because street dogs come out at this time of night and they just, it's probably the Chihuahua gangs, to be honest with you. And they just sit there and live their best life. Aaron, can you say hola to my sister, Myrna? Oh, I'm sorry if I said that wrong. She's watching you guys for the first time. Hola! Mexico is safe. Me and my family visit once or twice a year, and it is safe. We just came back from Mexico last Monday. Yes, and they're having the fiestas in Ocotlan right now, and I'm sure there is a ton of people coming in from the States for that.
Dude, I can't find this now.
You just had it. It was from a long time ago. All right, you guys, I'm gonna try to get to more of your questions. Someone said that would be the music room for Lalo. Aaron, hi from Maryland, hola. I have a 2-pound female chihuahua and she is such a bully. You guys don't even know. I would actually love to have a chihuahua. I think they're so cute. And my aunt...
Okay, don't touch it.
Okay, I won't touch it. My husband's gonna show you when I won the Reinas. Oh my gosh, you guys. I don't know how well you can see it. Okay, it's a tiny bit blurry. And I had on vaquera boots, and it's hard to see, but I had like diamonds around my face. I think I won because of my walk and my pose. I brought it. I was like, you guys asked the wrong person to be Reina right now, because I've been waiting for this day my whole life. This channel made me love being in Mexico. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome, you guys. Yeah, I know. I can't tell them to stop barking because that's their job. They protect our property. So them barking is just, you're gonna hear it. Okay, if you all have a Halloween parade, you can incorporate the golf cart into your theme. Oh yes, we will be using the golf cart for the next parade. I cannot even wait. Can't even wait. Be so much fun, as long as Abby's not driving it. Okay, and somebody said, what about Abby's condition? Any news on the golf cart? Okay, hon, I'll let you give news on the golf cart. I'm gonna shut the window because of the dogs barking.
We really haven't done anything to the golf cart. I think we ended up getting it and I replaced a bunch of terminals on it that were bad. And then I looked online to see how I can refresh old batteries, and then it said to use baking soda and water first to kind of clean it out, and then you do Epsom salt and can't remember the name of the water now, distilled water, and that's what I did, and it's been running okay. I mean, the charge didn't last very long, but we were planning on ordering a lithium battery anyway, so hopefully we can do that soon. And then I'm gonna have to do some fabrication on the golf cart to install that. So I don't know if you're gonna film or vlog that or not, or yeah, that'll happen sometime next month probably.
Yeah. So yeah, we still have some things coming up, and then Abigail, her knee, the doctor gave her a medication, and it helps a tiny bit with her knee, but probably like 10% of the pain is gone. Her knee is doing terrible right now. And I read online that if the tear is on like the outside, the meniscus tear is on the outside, it has enough blood flow to heal. But if the tear is on the inside, it doesn't have enough blood flow to heal, and that's when you would have to have surgery. Now, I'm ready for her to have surgery because I feel like the stretches, everything we've been doing, the medication, nothing is working. And when we went to see him, when she got her MRI done, I didn't know certain questions to ask, and now I do. Some people mentioned stem cell as well.
You gotta say hi to this person, Aaron Guerrero.
Aaron Guerrero?
Yeah.
Hola, Aaron. And Tammy Hernandez, thank you so, so much. Oh my gosh, I love when you guys leave me little emojis. It's so cute. But I didn't know questions to ask him, so I want to ask him, where is the tear at? Is it in that specific location? And what about stem cell? Because here in Mexico, they do that. Actually, the Kardashians were just recently here in Mexico to get that done.
Somebody said that he should have told you that from the very beginning. I think he did.
But we maybe didn't understand.
Yeah, maybe we didn't understand what he was saying, or because we looked at the what is it called? What they gave you at the hospital?
The MRI, the report.
Yeah, the report for their MRI, and because it's in Spanish, I mean it says interior, but I don't know if that they're talking about that specific part or what.
Yeah, they said it was an interior meniscus tear. So there was just questions we didn't know to ask him, and he was not against Abigail having surgery at all. But I think maybe he didn't know what we really wanted, and we didn't really know what we wanted because we never dealt with something like this. But I was watching the ladies do Florico dance class for the fiesta, and it really hurt my heart because that's Abby's passion is dancing, and she can barely walk up to the plaza. And so I know something more needs to get done. So we already have her appointment scheduled, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. And I have been writing down notes. People have been leaving me comments of things I should ask. So things I think of, comments people leave, I've been writing them down. So that way, when I ask the doctor, I can also write down the answer to that and kind of have some more clarity on what we're looking at.
Well, I think we have to kind of go in order. You know what I mean? First, we have to figure out if we do or she absolutely has to have surgery. If not, is he going to have us do anything else before she gets surgery? What happens after she gets surgery? We didn't really get into that because we didn't know what was wrong then. You know what I'm saying? After we went and got our MRI, he pretty much just said it was really minor. You know what I mean? She should get over it with, whatever medicine she got. But that's not the case. I mean, she said that it still feels the same as when she went last time, so.
Also, the medication he gave her works, but it is not a lifelong medication. She can take it up to 3 months max. She can't take it anymore after that.
No, she can. She could take it for a whole year if she wants. It's just, he wanted her to take it for 3 months to see if it was any better.
Different. Yeah. But even a whole year, what would she do? Take ibuprofen every single day after that, and she still wouldn't be able to walk on her knee. And we just don't know, you guys. She does not, she rests it, she babies it, she does her stretches, she does everything she's supposed to do, and I feel like it just keeps getting worse. Like if she's walking to school and she accidentally trips, that's it. It's like it hurts all over again. So it's a hard decision to make, but the mom within me is kind of like, this is not a good quality of life for her. She's getting used to limping around and just being okay with that. And I don't know, that just doesn't sit well with me. So I guess if we go to the doctor, now he's supposed to be the best. If we go back to him and he still doesn't, it's still kind of like we're going in circles, maybe we'll go look for someone else. We're not 100% sure yet.
I don't know. I can't say, I hope that's not the case. I think that he's hoping that it'll at least help, you know what I'm saying? But right. Our other thing is that he had mentioned if they did have to do surgery on her meniscus, they would do surgery on her Achilles tendon as well. Yes. Because that's short already, so they have to do something about that.
It's extremely tight. So if you know where your Achilles tendon is, a normal person's is like this. Abigail's is like this. So that would be something she would need to get done as well. Also, we didn't know until we got them right on that Abby has a form of spina bifida that she was born with that they just didn't know because it was one of the most minor forms you can have. But when she got her x-ray done for her knee, my doctor in the States also wanted to see if her back was hurting, and that was something as well. I didn't get the chance to go in deep with him. It is there. She can obviously walk, but is that something that will need to be treated throughout her life, or does it just stay the way it is?
And somebody asked if she'd get surgery on both Achilles tendon, and no, I think the answer to that would be no, because there is some movement in her left foot or ankle.
There's more give.
Yeah, and on her right ankle, there's like none.
And it's because she's been on her tiptoe for so long because of the pain in her knee. So it's kind of a lot, you guys. It's just a lot sometimes. So we don't know yet. After our number one goal, me and my husband said, we want to get all of our beams because that's one of our biggest expenses. So we already have her appointment booked. The beams are already coming. So once we go to the appointment and we see what's going on from there, because almost everything in Mexico is out of pocket, unless you work in a bigger city at a corporation where they offer insurance. And obviously we don't have that. So everything is out of pocket. So we would have to take the time and be like, okay, how can we save for this over the next couple of months? Which me and my husband are good at. We've always been getting his residency and citizenship was thousands of dollars.
That's not even like, that doesn't even cross my mind. If it became to where, you know, we'd have to stop the house, then I'd stop the house.
Right.
It wouldn't even matter.
Right, we would be okay.
Yeah.
We'd be able to budget, get it done, and then move forward from there. Now, I don't think we're gonna have to stop the house build because I've been praying every day that God is gonna provide if she does need to have surgery, and He has always provided for a family. So I don't have a fear of that either, whatever that means. I always tell my kids, you pray about it, you work really hard towards it, and God fills in those places where you can't go any further. So we have some things to think about, but they don't worry us. My biggest thing is that I want to make sure I don't miss any questions I should ask the doctor. That's my only thing.
Well, somebody just said you should record the visit with the doctor.
Maybe I will do that. I was thinking on my next visit going in, asking him if I could vlog. That way you guys could see it and kind of, because most of you are Spanish speaking. So you guys will be able to kind of hear it and see what you're thinking as well. I was a little nervous to ask him if I could vlog, but most people are okay with it.
He seemed pretty cool. I mean, I don't even think we mentioned we had a YouTube channel.
No, we didn't mention it to him. So I might mention it to him this time because I would love to be able to vlog that for you. I know you guys are a part of this with us and you want to be able to see what's going on. I also think that's why Abby hasn't been in as many of the vlogs because she is just a little bit, I think, bored right now. She still goes to the plaza with her friends, but dance was like something that occupied her, and now she doesn't have that, or doesn't even get to think about it.
And that's like the bad part, you know what I'm saying? I don't want her to feel like, you know what I mean, I can't do anything, or, like Aaron just said, she goes to the plaza and stuff, and that's not every day. I don't want her to just be stuck at home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And right now, we just have to figure out, you know what I mean, what's the best next step.
Right. So, as you guys watch my vlogs throughout the week, if you guys have comments or even on here, leave me comments of things I should be asking the doctor about this meniscus tear and what really our options are. And somebody said on here also stem cell injections don't always work. And yeah, I did read about that. People's bodies respond differently to it, and some people, like, it's wonderful, and some people it really doesn't do much, and it's very expensive. So you're kind of taking a risk between, do I want to put that money towards her surgery, or do I want to put it towards stem cell and, you know, see what's best? That would be something we'd have to ask
I don't think
doctor.
that's even like an issue for me. If
Yeah.
he said, you know what, I think surgery will fix it, like, you know what I mean, without a doubt, then that's what we would do. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be, you know what I mean, this or that.
And it's still a little bit nerve-wracking. Nobody wants to have to go into surgery and do that. Like, Abby asks me every day. She's so nervous about it. And I'm like, Abby, everything's going to be okay. Like, it's worse that you have to limp around all day long. So you guys can just pray for us about that everything goes smooth and the doctor gives us the answers that we need for all of that. But I think we're going to get going pretty soon. Our kids have school in the morning.
One of my friends are here. Do they need to visit? Can I go just for a little bit?
Hold on, you guys. Okay, Cristiano was asking if he could go hang out with his friend right now. And I'm like, absolutely not. It is so late. It is wind down time. In the ranch, people stay up so late, especially on the weekends. So on Sunday, it's really hard for our kids to wind down from Friday and Saturday.
I feel like we were supposed to talk about something else, but I can't remember.
Okay, guys. Well, we are gonna get going. We have some exciting vlogs coming up this next week. Annabelle's birthday is coming up. We'll show some things that are coming up within October. And Abby's doctor appointment is not far away at all. And you guys know we're gonna be bringing you along with us through that. We also, if we're able to just go with Abby, we're gonna try to stop at a couple different stores in Ocotlán. We're gonna try to stop in the Home Depot in Guadalajara. We're gonna try to stop in the Home Depot and look for a couple things we might need for our house. We've never been there. We always see it and we never stop.
Oh, that was something that we were supposed to talk about. And I think for that vlog, I think we're gonna have to take the bus.
I don't know. I don't know.
We're gonna take the bus and then.
Are you gonna take the bus to Home Depot?
No, we can get a Uber up when we're in Guadalajara.
I feel like you think things are so easy and then they don't end up being easy and you blame me.
Listen, we have to figure it out somehow.
I know, but you're thinking, oh, an Uber is so easy, and then we're gonna get there and we won't find an Uber, or our phones won't work to get an Uber, and then it's gonna be like madness.
Then we'll get a taxi.
But you think there's just taxis everywhere?
Yes, I know for a fact there is.
Hun, this is you get this from your mom. You just go on a whim and you assume that everything's just gonna be there.
Listen here, negative Nancy. Okay, there's taxis everywhere.
No, you know what? I want you to do it so
Good.
that way I can vlog. And when we're sitting in the middle of Guadalajara and there's no taxis and our phone doesn't work to get an Uber.
Your mom said I told Erin she can never take a bus again.
Yeah. No, that was another very traumatic moment. I won't get into that on this vlog, but I took a bus from Jalisco, Mexico, all the way up to Michigan, you guys, with no cell phone, no electronics, nothing.
And Abigail was just a baby.
And I had Montezuma Revenge. So
Who is that?
what's his name again?
Moctezuma?
Montezuma's Revenge. You guys know what that means, okay?
Listen,
it was.
I kind of want to do the bullet train.
Hun, I am telling you, I want you to do it. Just so I can tell everybody, I didn't want to. I wanted to take the car. But my husband said Uber's going to work and the taxi's going to work. So I want you to do it.
Okay.
Just so, and I'm not going to take it out when you're upset with everybody.
I'm not.
No, I'm telling you guys, it's not going to be as easy as he thinks.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Okay, we're gonna see. You guys watch for that vlog because I'm gonna go. I can push through things, but I know it's not gonna be as easy as he thinks it's gonna be.
Dude, I'd rather do that than have to drive in traffic again.
Yeah.
Guadalajara right now is like terrible. There's so much construction going on. And, I mean, the other day when we went to go pick up my mom, we literally sat in traffic. It took us an hour to move 5 kilometers.
No, it was terrible. I wish we had a better knee doctor closer. Like, I don't want to have to go out to Guadalajara. It's beautiful. I mean, do I want to go tour the historical district? Yes. That's what I want to do for my anniversary, you guys. So just so it's on record here, me and my husband have never went on a trip for our anniversary. Never. I want to go to the historical district in Guadalajara. I want to stay out there one night. I want to tour the churches and the old buildings. I want to walk around. I want to eat some tacos. That's all.
In the historical boil? I don't know if I want to.
In the historical district. Hon, you do. I promise you've never seen anything like this in
Even
your
like
life.
thinking about going to the Guadalajara stresses me out.
No, but this part isn't like that.
Oh, like you're a Guadalajara expert?
Yes, I am. It's
No.
like this huge plaza and there's churches surrounding it.
I don't think so.
That's my only wish, you guys.
I
is
can
to
barely
go
make
there and
it-
have one romantic night.
I can barely make it going to Ocotlán.
He's not gonna do it. We're gonna end up getting tacos up the road. This is what's gonna happen.
What? For our anniversary?
Yes.
Oh, I'd rather do that.
Oh my gosh. All right, you guys. We're gonna get going because, like I said, the kids have school in the morning. You guys are getting me distracted when I read through all the comments. Oh, see?
See, look, somebody said no pasa nada
For what?
for going in a bus.
All right, si pasa. As soon as somebody tells me that, red flag goes up. Big old red flag. I
And-
want to do it.
And you said we were gonna go visit Josie, the person that came and visited us.
Oh, yes. Well, you know what? I messaged her and they don't sell tacos on Monday.
What?
I know. That's the only day they don't sell them. Yeah, so
This is
we
ridiculous.
might have to go out there another day because we have new best friends now. And I don't know if they'd call us best friends, but we have new really great friends. And her daughter works out in Guadalajara, tacos, like I said, and I want to go out there so bad.
Listen, what Aaron's not telling you is we've already gone to the historical district in Guadalajara.
I was rushed through it. I got to go in one church.
No, listen. But after that, so me and Cristiano went with Caesar and Marty. Remember?
Right,
And
it
we
was
did
so
this-
rude of you.
Listen, we did this bus tour. It was the worst idea we ever had. Okay, Cristiano literally complained the whole time. Okay, it was the most expensive bus ride I've ever paid for in my entire life. And we
That's
didn't
what
even
you
to,
get
like,
for
see
going
it.
without me. That's what you
We
get
didn't
for
even
going
see
without
anything.
me. No, I'm not going on a bus. I'm walking. I'm going to wear some comfy shoes and I'm going to go into every historical church I can find.
I know, but
and
you're like a
building.
walking calamity. Something's gonna happen, okay, that you're not gonna like.
Hun, I will plan it out. I will plan it out so beautifully. He won't do it though. There's no way he'll do it.
Vic said, your mom said, please don't take my grandkids on a bus.
Hey guys, my mom's on here and like all the traumatic things I've lived through, my mom has lived through as well. My mom, hopefully, you know what? My mom might be here in February. She might be able to watch the kids
For what?
if we go to the historic district in Guadalajara.
We actually stay at,
Like a hotel and bring everybody and then we can all tour the historic district.
no, I was gonna say we stay at that, Casa Pedro Loza, remember that?
Yeah, me and my husband have this thing where like we think we want to go do something without our kids. Every single time, it ends up being the most boring thing of our lives. Like we talk to each other, but like we miss the chaos that the kids bring into it. Don't you?
Wait, what is your mom talking about? She said, Aaron, what about the rat in Jessica's hair?
No, yeah, this mole, it looks like a mole rat, jumped into Jessica's hair when she was doing the flowers
When?
the other day.
What?
Yeah, into her hair.
My gosh.
All right, you guys, we're gonna get going. Good night, Mom. I love you. You guys, I'm hoping my mom will be here in February, but she's like me and she does not know how to flush a toilet with a bucket of water. So unless my house is done,
You're not using the pool room either.
unless the house is done, I don't know if she'll be coming here in February. Okay, if I don't know how to do certain things, you guys can talk to my mom. Because my mom did not play. She made sure the toilet was always working, okay? We didn't have to think about that kind of stuff. I didn't have to think about would there be toilet paper. Like now, I'm going to tell you guys something. If you go to Mexico, you do not leave the house without toilet paper. Ever.
Oh, dude, that was another thing.
No, never ever. I won't tell you the things I've had to do. But you don't do it. You always have toilet paper. All right.
We almost bought an emergency toilet.
No, I still think that's a great idea. All right, you guys, we're going to get going to bed. Watch out for this coming week's vlogs. I'm going to start doing a couple more vlogs throughout the week just to get ready for Christmas, Abby's surgery, some events coming up. We have a lot to share. So I hope all of you enjoyed today's live. Buenas noches a todos.
Buenas noches, gracias.